So I decided to grow the Aleppo pepper this year. It's also known as the Halaby pepper. And this little pepper has a lot of flavor to it, just in case you've not ever heard of it. It has a lot of floral notes to it, and it has a medium range of heat. So it's not hot like a habanero pepper, which also has a very floral note to it. But this is a wonderful pepper for cooking, and I wanted to make some chili flakes. So I ordered 10 seeds online. They were very hard to find, and then only one of the 10 seeds germinated for me. And then it grew into a small plant, and then it was attacked by aphids. So I had to baby this little plant pretty much all spring until I could move it out in the summer. And then sure enough, it took off. It started to produce a lot of early peppers for me, probably one of my earliest producing pepper plants, and I just enjoyed a really nice harvest. And I was so anxious to get in there and make some chili flakes, which is typically how you use this pepper. You will make chili flakes versus the ground chili powder. And for those of you who are familiar with chili flakes, the ones that you get at the store are going to be much hotter, and they don't have the same flavor as the Aleppo flakes, but you can get them online. You can also find Aleppo pepper flakes at some of your specialty grocery stores. So let me go ahead and show you here how I made my flakes. And I like to use this little tinfoil pan. I pick it up. I think you can get these a lot of different places, but I get mine at a place called Dollar General, and it has the little holes in the bottom. Now I typically use my dehydrator to make pepper powders, but I had already put it up for the season, and I thought, well, it'll just be just as easy just to pop these on this pan and put it in my oven. So it's also something that a lot of you can do at home as well. So I went ahead and trimmed out the seeds right there in the middle, and of course I saved the seeds because I want to use these next year. Now there's always a possibility that these have cross-pollinated with another pepper, so I was very careful as to separate out each pepper's seeds by themselves, so in case one of the peppers did cross, I will have that and I can discard those seeds. But I'll test them out next year, and I'll hopefully be able to do a seed giveaway for my subscribers next year. So I set my oven temperature down to the lowest setting, and you'll need to do that too. My lowest setting is 170. You really don't want these to be too much higher than that. And I put them in a single layer on a pan, made sure they had some spaces in between so the air could circulate around them. And then into my oven they went. And I guess I left them in there probably about 10 to 11 hours. And you're really just going to have to keep an eye on your peppers, because it depends on where you live and your humidity in your area as to how long you will need to dry those peppers. So as soon as they come out of the oven and you have determined that they are cracking easily and they're crushing very nicely, then you'll want to go ahead and crush them and get them into a jar, because they will start to absorb humidity out of the air if you leave them out and then try to go back and crush them later. So get them out of the oven and crushed as soon as you can. I use my little coffee grinder here. You can use your hands in like a plastic bag and just crush them down that way. That would be a very easy way to do it too, in case you don't have like a little spice or coffee grinder. And then into my little spice jar they went, and I gave them a quick label, and I am so looking forward to using these this winter with some meat dishes. So if you have any questions, please leave them down below the video, and I'll be more than happy to help you. Thanks so much for watching, and y'all have a beautiful day.